Hello, this is Els, Elizabeth Craft Designs at Scrapbook Centrale. How are you? Let's see. Yeah, there I am. Turn my sound off. Natalie was going to go on first for a few minutes, but her camera wasn't working. Josette had the same problem early this week. So technology is great if it works. So I see my paper is like a little bit crooked, but you know, that's fine. Hi everybody, I'm just going to wait for a minute for people to drop in. So what I'm going to do today, it's a show and tell. So I'm going to show you the latest collection, like the Florals Volume 4. And I'm also going to show you the latest planner release, like samples of that and what's in the sets. So there is a discount, but it's not on everything. So the latest two releases and the tape, so not on the adhesive, and the latest planner release and the florals. There's no discount on that. All the other in-stock items, so in-stock items for Elizabeth Craft Designs, are 15% discount. It starts after the live, so as soon as my live is done, you can go on the website, you get 15% discount. And it ends tomorrow at 5 on all the in-stock products from Elizabeth Craft Designs, except this one I think isn't there yet, but except on this one and the latest planner release I'm going to show you. So hi everybody, hi Lynn, Julie, Nathalie is going to put the details there, thank you. And Heather is here, Linda, Frédéric, Brigitte. And of course it's in English, sorry. I always say je ne parle pas français, and that's completely true. I don't speak English. I don't speak French, sorry. I'm already glad that I can do it in English a bit. Hi Dominique, bonjour, I know that, from Montreal. Hi everybody, Suzanne. So let's get started. I'm Wendy Visser. Oh, I see Dutch names again. I think I always have that on this site. Hi Karen Phillips. I know you, of course, yeah. And hi everybody. So the Floral Collection. That's actually it's probably shipping to Natalie right now, because we released that on Wednesday, and I know she placed an order right away on top of things, and so that's probably shipped and on its way to Montreal. Yeah, Suzanne, glad I can do this. You know, because Natalie asked, and I said, well, I'm going to travel next week, but right now I'm here, so I can do it now. Thank you, Colette. I understand what you're saying. Florals Volume 4. And you know, with our florals, what we do is we name it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're at 14 now, because we want you to do whatever you want to do. And some florals you think, oh, you know, with this one I made it in purple black. I thought, well, you know, could be a kind of a clematis type of flower, but doesn't need to be, because we want you to do it in any color you want. And I just made a card during our own live, and it was, I absolutely love the florals. So what you see here, so florals 14. So what you get in that, you get 3 different sizes. And of course you can do 3 different sizes. You can do 2, like here on this one. I did 2, and I'm going to bring it. That's the nice thing with a camera. I can actually bring it up. You see how nice that is. So I have the fern leaf in there. Of course, that's existing, so that might be in the store. And then look at those florals. This is a new one. The frame is a new one. It's just a fantastic collection, I have to say. And this is designed, I have to say right away, this is designed by Anita Isendoorn, who is in the Netherlands. And then she works together with Josette, our daughter in Canada, and Josette makes it into dies. So that is this one, Florals number 14. So make notes that when it comes in, you can order right away. Then we have Florals 15. And I don't have them all single, because we just moved, so we're kind of in a time crunch for a little bit. But so what I did is I took all the samples from the packaging, because I made these myself. So you see those two, you see, that's those two, you see. So I kind of took them from the sample for the packaging and kind of reused them. And then this one, so here you see Florals 15. And a lot of people say, oh, that looks like a cornflower, which I think is probably true, because I colored it in blue. Let me put this at hand so I can grab it. You see, so that's that one. And you can make that different sizes. So you have 4 different sizes. This will make a really nice tiny flower by itself. And you have those 2 pieces. And with those 2, you can make flower buds, you see? So that's over there. But these pieces you can also use for other flowers. And that is what we have, you know, what we do. And that is just, it's just fun. It's fun to do. It's relaxing to do. You just sit down and most of the things I can say, no, I can basically say everything you see here is done only using a ball stylus. So if you have a set with tools from before, you can use those. If you have, you know, any type of tool kit, you can use those. But most of this is, it's only done by the ball stylus. I shape a little bit. You know, the flowers I'm just going to show you in a bit. I just use the back of a brush. So you can do that. So, you know, simple. We keep it simple. And I think I absolutely love that. So here you see the one from the packaging. That one, you see the large one. Here you actually see an element from the art journal line that might be in the store. So on that one you would get the 15%. The washi tape. And so you see the leaves there. And also with combining the flowers, you can also combine the leaves. Use these leaves with that flower. It's going to be totally different. Really do whatever you want in any color you want. So that's this one. So that is Florals 15. And I have another one here. You see another large one. So that's that one. Then we go to Floral 16. And that's a larger one. Absolutely love that. Makes me think about Hawaii and a tropical flower. So this is the larger. I'm just going to see if I see... I think Natalie is here. Yeah, Natalie is here for the comments. So thank you for that. And you see, so this one, you see it on my hand. It's a nice size flower. So that's the large one. And then, but you see those yellow ones. That's this as well. And this is Florals 16, by the way. Florals 16. So what you see here, so you have 1, 2, 3 different sizes. This little yellow one, which I absolutely love, is this one. And then with this one, and then I put a stamen in there. Because of course, you know, you can use any stamen in there as well. And you can see this one actually has a little cross in the center. And you can punch your stamen through there. So they kind of thought about everything. And then the leaves, and those leaves I used in another card. I did not stick those. Actually here I used the corn, like the flowers 15 leaves. And then this is from the art journal collection. And then you see 3 different dies used there. And that is the big one. You can actually, if you put this on a hair clip, it could be a really nice hair clip as well. If you have long hair. I have very short hair. So mine is, that would not work for me. So that is this one. And then these ones you can use as a calyx at the bottom of the flower as well. It would probably also make a really nice small flower. It will make a nice center for the flower. But it's basically made kind of to use as a calyx at the bottom of the flower. So you can use that. Thank you, Lisa and Andrea's here. Then we go to Florals 17. And that is kind of a roll-up flower. Like, and then a little bit in a heart shape. Love that. That's not on here, but I have a sample to show you. That is, I used it actually on the book. And the book, I will get to the book in a second. And I have more flowers here because I told you, I kind of took it from the packaging. You see, so I used 3 on here. But you can see here that I made them smaller and larger. Because by just cutting off a piece of the floral, you can of course make it smaller. You see, so this is the whole thing. So this is the whole thing. But you see, this one is smaller. So if I just trim it here, then you will get a smaller flower. If you trim it here, it will be even smaller. So you can do that. So that is Florals number 17. And again, these are on their way. Am I correct, Natalie? I think I'm correct if I say you don't have these in stock yet. These are on their way to Montreal because we only released it on Wednesday. So brand spanking new. Then we go, and this one I'll show you in a second because that's actually one of the dies as well. Then we go, and this is... well, one of my favorites for sure, and that's I just use this one. So this one is from the packaging, you see? So that's that one. And what this die is, and save your packaging because you want to see how it's put together. And of course you can put it together in different ways as well. And I said it when I introduced the florals. If I see it on the screen here in front of me, I just love how it kind of pops, and you know, it's, yeah, I love this one. So this one has 3 different plates. It has the stems, and this actually is an extra piece that is on another die as well. So they duplicated that. That's a little mistake. So you get something extra there. So you see, so the 3 flowers. So you die cut those and keep the pieces separate in 3 different stacks. And if you want to see how I put that together, I actually just did a live on the Elizabeth Craft Design. So you can watch it there, or Natalie can share it. Then you can see it as well. So you see, so here, and then you put it in together like you see here. So you have the packaging as a reference. And that's what I did here, because that is the packaging. I added that kind of little leaf branch there. I added the fern. And this paper is also from the Art Journal specials. But then I made a card today, and I used the Wanderlust paper for the background for this one. But look at that. I used archival ink to color these. I absolutely love that. So simple background. I splattered some white paint on there. And this one I shaped a little bit. So this is completely flat. I did put 3D tape under the flower itself. But this one I shaped a little bit, simple, by using the back of my brush. So I basically took a brush, and I don't have, but basically did this. That's what I did, and then it shapes, and that's what you see here. So it has some volume. So I'm going to, thank you, Karen. Yeah, it's, you know, this was, so, I absolutely love what Anita did here. Look at that. Look at that, you see? So you see the dimension there, you see, just by using that brush. Isn't that gorgeous? And I used archival ink for that one. And let me show you which color. I used the leaf green for the stem. And then I used sunflower and tiger lily. So sunflower for the yellow. And you see, and of course our soft finish cardstock. Our soft finish cardstock. And then you see a little bit of white, but I used the yellow first. And then at the bottom I used a little bit of the tiger lily, and the stamen is the leaf green. But of course do it with any color you like, of course, because that is also a personal preference, what you like best. And I love those tints with all the inks in it. I said I just need the refills for this one now. I absolutely love that. So that is that one. So this is Florals 18. Can you imagine in all the different colors? This will be a really nice one if you do a white on white. Or maybe do one in glitter and in a white background. Stencil something in white for a wedding. Will be really pretty. Really pretty. So that is Florals 18. So that's that one. Then we go to Florals 19. Also one, I just started making one of that as well. But I have that one on the book here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to bring it up because it's a stacked floral, and I'm going to show you in a second. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love it, love it, love it. So that's also the book, which I'm going to show you in a bit. So Florals 19. And then let me see if I... Thank you. Thank you for all the nice compliments. Of course, it's all the work of Anita and Josette. I'm just a maker here. Like, I just make stuff. And that's fun. That's fun. Oh, I'm late for a very important day. Got stuck in traffic. Oh, Pauline, that's horrible. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're en route to you. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Here. And then this one is easy as well. So you have all the pieces here. You see, that's that piece that you found in here. And I think that's a mistake. But, you know, you just get it extra. And of course you can use the stamen from this one with this one as well. That's all up to you as well. And I'm going to lean in for a second so I can grab what I did. You see, I started one. So what I basically do, I die cut it out of soft finish cardstock. And then you just start to, I color it a little bit and then you stack it, you see. So you lay them out as in your die set. And what you can use for that, because it's hard to keep, you see you have kind of a little template as well. So basically you can kind of fill them in here. But you know, you can also keep it in place when you die cut it. But very easy to put together. And again, you look at the sample. So I'm going to put this away again. And then you look at the sample, how it's put together. Needless to say that you can change this as well, of course. So it doesn't need to be like this. You can use the different pieces. I can use this piece here, or I can use that part. So you can switch it around, of course. But and it's the same with this one, of course. Very easy to mix and match. I see this in a full circle as well. I see it as a flower bud. So much possible with a die set. But mix and match. Mix and match. Then we have the leaves. And those leaves, those are kind of extra kind of tuck-in pieces here. They are beautiful. And we made them the way that you can easily trim it apart. Because we like, you know, I like those tuck pieces here. You see? So this one you can easily trim in 3 pieces. And then use them to tuck behind artwork. And here I have them on in the frame here. You see here, I have that one here. You see, tucked away. Then I have the other one, this one, that's the one you see here. And then here you see the other one again, you see, and then combined with the fern leaf. And if that fern leaf is available online, you get the 15% on that one. So not on the florals, not on the latest planner release, and not on the tape. But on everything else that's in stock, you will get the discount. So stock up on your soft finish cardstock if it's there. Stock up on your paper. Stock up on your other floral dies. So that is the leaves one. That is number 1956. Then we have the flower pot bucket. So it's a flower pot bucket because with the die set, I'm going to turn it around. So what you get the pots or the buckets, whatever you want to call it. And then you have the bottom here. So that's that blue flower that I just put in flat there. And I made it white, more into a daisy. Kind of was an idea from a design team member. And then I have this one. And then I have this one. You can make it kind of an antique, worn out pot or bucket. Can you show how easy it layers, please? Oh, I just, with this one, so I just did this one in a live. But basically what you do is you start with this one. So that's your, we call it Alvin and the Chipmunks kind of hats. And then you color first. And then you start to stack from here. So you put this one down first. And then you can switch. And of course this is not colored. But you offset it a little bit. So don't make it straight. You see? So you just offset it like that. And that's how you build it. And then you have your flower. So there's really nothing difficult about it. And these parts are kind of shaped up front. But then I thought, oh, it's still flat. But you can, of course, if you just do it like this. You see, and now you have kind of your dimension. I don't know if you can see it. But then you have your dimension. Now, so this one I did after. So the other one, so the yellow one, I did. So this one I did shape a bit. And, but this one you can do at the end. And that one I just did like this. You see, and you can do this with this as well. But I noticed that if I'm ending, you can also shape this and then put it on there. So kind of shape the base. So it's super easy, super easy. You see, so you can do it. So no tools, because I did not use a ball stylus on those. Because I want the paper to do the work and the coloring. So I don't want to have any creases in there. Because I don't know if you see that, there are no creases in there. And when you do your other flowers, there's, you know, there's more going on. But this one, I wanted to have that paper perfectly smooth. And then I just dipped it in the glue. And I don't know if Natalie has that one. But and it's not our product, so it doesn't go in the special. But I use Kids' Choice glue. And I know Natalie can get that if she wants it, but I don't know if it's in the store. But this is a heavier glue that dries clear. And I like that because it kind of sets your flowers. So it's easy. It's easy to use. So this one, so you see you have your bucket or your pot. Then you have your, basically your plate that you put it in. And that's open. So this part is open, so you can just slide it in. Then you have your handle. Then you have your 2 pieces that you put on here. So here and here. And then it's open. You see, it's open. So you can just start putting your florals in here. So you just fill your buckets. Super easy. Oh, silicone. Yeah, you know, Lamia, I'm personally not a silicone fan. Because it messes too much for me. And what I do with this one, with this glue here, let me show you. I just take a piece of paper or it can go on your craft mat because you can easily take it out. But I just do a little blob of glue like that. And then you can And it's a tip, I got that from a customer. If you put like a Vaseline or something in the lid, it doesn't get stuck. And if by any chance it gets stuck, put it upside down in warm water and it will release again. But you see this, and then I can just dip things in here and just stick it, you see, and it dries clear. And this, when I put it on something, well, I don't have anything that I want to put it on now, let me see. But then it just sits, you see. So if you do this, you see, and I can, here, and then it just sits and it stays like that and it dries clear. So I don't have a mess. So that's what I like about the glue. So that is this one. So 1957 flower pots buckets. Then we go to the frames. Absolutely love the frames. So shadow box frames. And what we did is, first of all, this is the worn wood paper. If you don't have that yet, and Natalie has it in the store, take your chance after the live for the 15% discount. Because that worn wood paper is fabulous for the frames. So you get two different sizes here. So you get a wider one and you get a slimmer one. Super easy to put together. And you can make rectangles. You can make squares. So this is the wider one. So that's this one. This is the slimmer one. That's this one. And then this one I made into a rectangle. Because you can make smaller squares as well. Because super easy. If you trim this, if you trim all four the same size shorter, you get a short square frame, a small square frame. If you leave this like this, what I did here, and then I cut two that I cut shorter, then you get a rectangle frame. You can make a frame like this. There are already, I noticed a design team member that made a super tiny frame and put it on here and put flowers in there. So you can do that. So many possibilities. Absolutely fantastic die. So that is like a tacky glue. Yeah, I don't have tacky glue, but I know a lot of people use that. Oh, you have Kids Choice. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you, Natalie. Yeah. So if you don't have that yet, make sure you get your hands in it because it's a fantastic glue. Oh, and here you see the bucket, by the way, of course. It has a wooden handle there. Oh, right. If you mention you saw this video, I will give you 50% of the pre-order of these new dies. But you have to mention the video and I have to have your order before 5 p.m. tomorrow. Wow, that is so nice, Natalie. That is so nice. Thank you. So, how much will the frames have? Yeah, I don't know that, Wendy. Because Natalie didn't have it in stock yet. So we said, okay, it's not there yet. So what she just did is an extra. So that's an extra discount. But she will, maybe Natalie, you can put I don't know how you do that. But it's, the price is good. Let's say that. The price is good. Maybe Natalie thinks, oh, I got myself in trouble here because I don't have the pricing yet. So 50% discount on this. If you order, on this collection, if you order before tomorrow, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. That is so nice. That is so nice of you. That is so nice of you. Okay, so let's put this away. That would be me and Natalie, like changing quickly. And then afterwards think, okay, I was not totally ready for this. But, you know, the price is good. Let's say that. The price is good. So that is this one. So that is the shadow box frame. And then last but not least, well, actually last but I'm going to put these away. Let me put these here. So this actually goes together. And this has been proven. The first response to these ones have been absolutely fabulous. So you have the book box. And oh yeah, and it's only in English. I'm sorry. Only in English. Yeah. Book box. And so you have the box here, basically. And then the die on the back as well. So this is the cover. Then you have an overlay. You have a stitched and a rectangle to go on there as well. Then you have the frames here, the labels. You have the little lock that is absolutely fun. So this one I did in the Tim Holtz, like the gold silver, and then sanded it a bit. It's actually two-sided because you know, even if I stuck it or if I hang it on something, I like to be two-sided. So that's this one. And then you have those labels here. And you have the labels here, 4 different labels. These stamps are designed to go with these labels. So you see, so you have those and I actually have them here. Here you go. So I will show them to you. Here you go. So you see, thinking of you. That's that one. But it will also, the thinking of you will also go on the other one. It's on the back here. You see that one? You see? So, and that one falls. So that stands up a little bit. Then flower power. Everything that goes in an angle fits on those two, on this one and the one on the other side. Then the bloom fits on the large one from this one. You see? And I need to show you the books, of course. Let me show you the books. Because I'm talking about the labels, but I need to show you the books, of course, the box. Super easy to put together. And I did that on Wednesday, I think. So this is the box that's going inside. That's this one. And then on the back, that's the cover. So that's the cover. And here I used, and what I like to do, so if you look at the die, one side has the little flap and the other one has the slit in there. I like to do my flap at the top. And then you just put it in that slit and it closes like that. If you do it the other way around, so if you have it the other way around, then you see that little flap here. I like it better like this, but you could also do it the other way around. That is all up to you. That's all up to you. And then here I have the stitched rectangle. Here I have one of the labels. This is the worn wood paper as well that you see here. This is from one of the books. And I actually see, you know, I see I have a little bit of French here. You see, so not in the, but actually on the book paper. I'm pretty sure that's that is French. So still a little bit of French in there. But you see, so that's that one. So I used stitched here. Then here I used both. So I used the stitched and the rectangle. And then I use the florals on there. And that little label. And then the smile on there. And again, this one, you see, little box. And of course, you can put, you know, sweets in there. You can put a little present. Gift cards will absolutely fit. And I think I want to do something with playing cards. Because I'm pretty sure playing cards will fit in here. And if you decorate those, kind of a fun thing. ATC cards can go in there, of course. And then this one, with this one, you see, that's also the worn wood paper. And then I use this piece on there. And when you die cut this, and the tape is not on sale. But if you have the double-sided adhesive, make sure that you put it on there before you die cut, because then you just stick it on there. Yeah, ATCs, Natalie, exactly. Can we look on YouTube how to... Yeah, if you go to Elizabeth Kruijswijn's YouTube channel, you will find this from Wednesday. Yeah, I did this Wednesday. But you see, look at that. So cool, but super easy to assemble. There's nothing difficult about it. Oh, I need to slide this in. Here we go. You see, so that is the book. And then again, all those stamps, you see, so the straight ones, they go on the straight, happy anniversary, blessings, grow, best buds, I'd pick you. So it goes on all the different labels. Thinking of you. So you have all those labels to go with, so from here, and of course you can write on there as well. If you say, okay, you know, this die is the book box. So number 1959 book box. And the stamp is CS268. CS268. So that's that one. So quickly, I will go back. CS268. 1959 book box. 1958 shadow box frames. Let me get them here. Then the flower pots 1957. Leaves 1956. Florals 1955. Florals 18. Oh, sorry, this was Florals 19, 1955. Florals 18, 1954. Florals 17, 1953. Florals 16, 1952. Florals 15, 1951. And Florals 14, 1950. So that is that collection. I'm going to put this away because I was also going to share the samples I have from the latest collection from the planners. And for the florals I just showed you, because nobody could have purchased that yet, because it's not online. So everybody has the same chance for that 15% discount. And it ends tomorrow at 5 p.m. And you need to mention that you watched the video. So share it with your friends and make sure they watch it. Okay, so now the next one. So no discount, and Natalie is not going to change that. No discount on this one, because that would not be honest to all the people that purchased already. So no discount on this one. Okay, so the latest planner release. Will there be a list of all the products we can purchase? I can't remember all of the numbers. Yeah, Wendy, I don't know. Natalie, I don't know how you do that. I don't know if you post it on Facebook or in the comments. I don't know. But Natalie will figure that out for sure. So the latest planner release had 6 dies and 3 stamp sets. And I'm going to show you my samples. Here they are. What is here? Those are the ones here. So, and I have to say, so this planner is not in stock yet in our warehouse. And Natalie, I don't know if you heard the live that I did, but they're actually going to be delivered to, not the paper yet, but the planners will be delivered to our warehouse next week, they promised us. So next week, these should be in stock as well. So then you can order those. If you want to pre-order, I'm pretty sure Natalie will take notes. But it is a fantastic, so it's the jeans one. So it has a pocket in here. And then you can put, if you just want to use it for pens, you can put several pens in there as well. You see, like this. Here you go. You see, and then, okay, so you can do that. Or you can just, you know, little folders or whatever you can put in there. Let me see if there's any questions. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. So this one. So this is the Planner Essentials 48, the porthole page. So it's Time to Travel. The collection is called Time to Travel, but you can use it for different things. And the first things are posted now, and it's wonderful to see what people make with it. So basically what this is a kind of a porthole page. So you got the 3 windows, then you got the overlay, then you got the summer, which is an overlay. Then you have the camera reinforcements, and you have the anchor, the steering wheel, the fish, and then these little screws. And I'm going to get, because I had this here, but it was kind of a last minute thing. Well, yesterday, but I did not have time to kind of sort it all out. But this one, you see this one, I made it into a shaker. That is one of these. But look at, because the little parts, let me see, because I know it's in here. The little part with the screws, well, there's only a few on there. Let me see. I must have more somewhere. Oh, let me get this out of, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at that. So this is the silver paper from Tim Holtz or other silver paper, backed with the double-sided adhesive. That's this little piece. It makes those little screws and bolts. It is just fabulous. You see, I put them on here. Just fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, so that's that one. And then, what else do I have from that? Oh, I also tried to, how it works on different card sizes. Because I always like to get as much or show as much as possible what you can do with the die set. So, if you die cut this, trim it off, it's a perfect size for a slimline card. So you can make a slimline card. You can also use it on an A2 size card like this. So, much and like a lot of possibilities for that one. So that's that. Love it, love it, love it. I just love the new collection. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, okay, I see when he replied to Wendy. Okay. I know, Natalie. Yeah, this was kind of a last minute thing. So I'm happy that I could do it, but because I'm leaving, I could not do it next week. So that's that one. So that is the porthole page. Then we have, put this aside, we have 1938 Planner Essentials 49 rope border. And that is this one. So what it does, the page cuts the rope border there. Then this piece goes on your page. And you can kind of stick all kind of things in there. You see? So that is cool. And then you have Life is Good here. What it says. And then a little reinforcer here. And that's used here. And what I want to show you, because that also I tried in, well, different ways. I know I have it in here. So first of all, you can die cut that page just in a strip and kind of trim around it. And then you have a separate rope. So you can do that. But then also that long piece, and I don't, oh, if you have the sidekick, the smaller one, do I have that here? Yeah, I have that here. So I also made it to show you that you can make that into, to fit in the sidekick collection, you see? So you can make it shorter. So you can do that. And I actually turn it around in the die so you have the stitching on the bottom as well. So you see, so also for your sidekick. And then that rope page, I'm pretty sure I also made that into a card. Let me see. Yeah, oh here. So here you have that A2 size cardigan. You see? So you can do this. Or you can make it into a mat for on your sidekick collection as well. But it makes a perfect A2, like an A2 size card as well. Needless to say that it will make a perfect slimline card as well. Like that border. And you see that will fit perfectly fine on a slimline card. And you can leave a piece of the page as well, of course. So all possible. So lots and lots of different possibilities. So that is that one. Just want to make sure that I don't forget anything. Then we have, I'm going to put this here so I can kind of go back. Natalie, it will be an hour quick. So this one, Planner Essentials 50, Fruity Summer. So it has the border. And it's 1939. And then it's this page. You see, and then you have the summer houses. An umbrella, like some citrus, and of course this can be different. It can be oranges, can be lemons, it can be limes, it can be melons, it can be anything, of course. Comes with a chair as well. And what did I try with that one? I actually did try it as a A2 and a slimline as well. A2 size card, it puts, so what you need to do, you kind of need to figure out where in your die it fits best. Let me see where I cut this one. Oh, just where, no, is it this one? Where did I cut this one? I need to see. Small one. Is it the other way around? No, it's not. I cannot find it back where I cut it. Oh, that one. Here. So you can, I kind of try to figure out. No, not. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Well, one way or the other. Oh, here. Oh, like this. Here, like this. You see? So I kind of figured out in the die set where it fits best to make it into an A2 size card. So that's that one. And of course, again, the slimline, perfect for this one. Because the whole page basically is a perfect slimline one, you see? Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's cool. Okay, I'm going to take this out because there's all kinds of stuff in here that I need to show you in a second. So that's that one. Then... show this aside. So you see fun chair there. I made those houses with, I opened the windows, I did an inlay in here. There's acetate in the middle here. And then the little penguin, you see, and you can open the door. Just fun, anything. And then I put a little penguin in there because I was telling about, I visited Australia once. And there's a beach there, all the penguins come to the, oh, I just pulled my handle out. I poked it through, but I just pulled it out. But you see, so you can kind of do a little inlay here. So that's super cool. And then, of course, you have your umbrella that I made in different things. And then, oh, and we talked about that, and I didn't do that yet. But wait, let me get it. That fruit, like this, can be a wagon wheel. An old wagon wheel. This can be an old shed. And then you put the wagon wheel in front of the shed. And then you take the chair and make that like in a wood paper or something. And then you can make like a garden scene, like as an old shed. So I think that's cool. So that is that one. 1939, Planner Essentials 50. Then we have, love this one. Love that one. Okay, so that's this one. So sea creatures. So there's a lot in here. So there's a shell with an overlay. There's not a fish with an overlay. And then you have that octopus with the helmet. So cool. And then you have this part. So this one, you see, is this one. And then you can put this one over it. Look at that. Then I have, because I made several already. Love this. So I cut it in orange and then the helmet in the silver paper. And then I added those little screws from the first set I showed you. Here. Look at that. Perfect for men's card, of course. Oh, and what I have on here is the glaze. This one. So I used distressed glaze on there. That's this one. Wow, I'm so organized. Now it's just standing next to me. So that's why you know. So it's that one. But I also made that into a card for men. Because you also get like the air tanks here. And the binoculars there. You see, so I did some stenciling on the back, did some coloring on there. And then that's from one of the sets as well. Thank you, Stephanie. And you see, it's so great for a men's card as well. So here I did the whole thing silver, you see. Because when you die cut this with tape on the back, Of course, you can do an inlay as well. And I should have put like a little window in there as well. Like a little acetate window. I did it in this one. I forgot it in this one. But just a fantastic set. And then I hang the little label here on the tentacles. But look at that. So, and here you see the page. So what Esther did here, so she used the porthole page. And then added the circles and this one, Summer Holiday. This is from an earlier set. Could be that that's in the store. So if you see this, take your 15% of that one. So that's a great, and here estimated tag. And then you see, so it's a tag in there. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it. Especially for men's cards, of course, it's fantastic, a fantastic set. So that's that one. Do I have, oh, I got the shell here. I got a little fish here. That's super cool. I made more windows because those windows, of course, are going to be shakers as well. So it's going to be shaker card, like as I showed you. Oh, little fish I have here. Little fish. I have the binoculars. I actually put two pieces of black on top of each other. And then I put acetate in the middle. Oh, Natalie, my wallet just went to hide under the sofa. Pull them out, Natalie. Put them out. You see, so I put it, and then I should, of course, I should make little holes and then put a little piece of black twine there. That would be cool, that you can hang it. Yeah. We will put the new items online for you to pre-order just because we appreciate you guys. Oh, that is so nice. Ship, so I cannot increase quantities, but Monday I will add more. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So that is that. You see, and little fish. And this is all the paper, that Tim Holtz paper, or what is it? You know what it is, but... And then I sand it a bit because I don't like the shiny things. Only when it's a diamond or something. But you know, I'm not big in jewelry as well, I have to say. But you see, so that's that one. Sea Creatures 1940. Then this one. And this is actually proven to be, I think that's, you know, in Europe we're completely sold out of this one. Because it goes with the stamp sets. Do I have it? Yeah, I have it here. Oh, I'm hiding that one because that's a fantastic one. So you see it here. Then I have everything here. So what this is, so this die set, you can stamp that on there. Or stamp it first, sorry. You stamp it first and then you die cut. This one goes on that. And then you have all those little labels that you just saw on that card. And I have them in here as well. You see, so this one. That's a little label that you see here. This one, that's a label. You see all the different labels. And then the little girl. So that girl, so I made this one. So I made it into a pocket. You see, so I can put something in there. But you can also leave it open, kind of as a file folder. So it's called a photo film slides. So the base die makes this. And then you have that little girl that goes with that stamp. And look, I watercolored it. So I used the Elizabeth Crafts Designs watercolors. Oh, if Natalie has that one, that's a chance. If Natalie has this one in stock, I don't know. But if she has it, that's a 15% discount right there. That is great. So, and then you have all those little labels. And they're all in here as well. Oh, yeah, let me see. Because I know I have a stack of labels in here. Or not. Oh yeah, here they are. Yeah, here you go. And then I come back to those screws. I love those little screws and bolts. It's so fantastic. Here we go. You see, so those are all those labels. And then I stamped from this stamp set that I'll show you in a second. You can write on there, of course, like a little door hanger, you see. So cool. So cool. So cool. And then you have all those frames. Here, all those film strip frames. Look at that, all the different designs on there. And then this one is this one stamped die, and then that one in black on top. Then this one, you see, that is this one, and it also comes with a stamp. You see here, that's this. There's this die cut, but you stamp first and then you die cut using that one. And then hello you and happy times. What I did with that one, I don't know where I left it, but I made kind of a washi tape from that. So if you stamp that, several times, you get a washi tape. Same with this one, you can stamp several times. So cool. If I say I'm in love with our own products, I honestly am. And that's, I'm moving. Like when we introduced the Floral Collection, I was actually picking up a mice in the basement somewhere because we're just moving in. So I was cleaning. I thought, no, I want to do this. But you know, so that's this one. So this goes together if you want to, of course. So 1941 photo film slides. And then with the framed CS261 stamp set. Then, this has been proven very, very popular. So for this one, I'm going to pick this one. It's in the packaging. So this is called 1942. And it's called Iris Shutter Add-Ons. You don't need to get the Iris Shutter because these are really, really pretty by itself. I'm going to show you those. But if you have the Iris Shutter, you see, it fits around the Iris Shutter. If you have the camera kit, they fit around your camera kit as well. You see, so this is the Iris Shutter. You see, super, super, super cool. Then you see the little bear there. But look at that frame. Look at that frame. It's so pretty. So pretty. So this is the Iris Shutter. So that's to make the mechanism. Can fit in your sidekick or in your planner or on a cloth. I made really nice. Oh, where did I leave those? I don't have those here anymore. I made slimline cards, like a Christmas slimline card with the shutter as well. But these frames, I have them here. Here. Here you go. Here you go. You see, that's that one. Look at that. I'm going to bring it up. It is too pretty. And this is not sanded. You see, this is just die cut. But look at that. And then, if you love the flowers, and this is not from the new release, because I didn't have the new flowers yet when I did this. So this is from earlier releases, which might be in stock, of course, because all the flowers are... But you see, we use it on... Oh, here's my Happy Times washi tape. You see, that I was just talking about. Yeah, the first camera kit, yes, it is fitting on that. Yes, it is fitting on that. Yeah, and here, you see, look at that. That is so pretty and so elegant. And I love it when it's sanded. So basically, when I have this, do I have a sanding block here? I know I do. Do I know where it is? Well, actually, I found it, which is amazing. So here, when you have this, I take that metallic paper, and you just sand it. Keep it flat, but I like it sanded. And sometimes I do it straight, but you see, I just like to get that the most shine off. I just like that better. And then a little silver shows up. So but this is so pretty. And then can you imagine with the new florals in there? Oh. And this color will not match this one, but you see that, and then a few leaves on there. Done. So pretty. So pretty. So Iris Shutter Add-Ons. That is number 1942. This away. Oh, I have more stamps. Wait. Oh, they're coming. Yeah. So these are the five. So this is this one. So very elegant. Fits on a slimline card. This is too wide for a slimline card. Look on that blue. How nice that color is there. Then you get 2 of these. So you can stack those. You see? And if you use that metallic paper, it's really, because you can actually fold it up a little bit, you see. So you can make that dimensional by just putting your nail down. You see, then you can make some dimension with that, you see. So that is nice. So, and then you can stack those. Also flower in the middle. Done. Done, done. Pretty. And then this one, that is this one. You see here. And I use the black paper there. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it, love it, love it. So that's the last die set. And then I have 2 stamp sets to show you that goes with this as well. Oh, here you have that. You see, so that's that one used here. Oh, this is a different, so that's from a different design. That's the graphic 45 paper. So that was from Esther. And then I have another, wait, let me show you. I have another planner with a few samples. This one. Here is a tag in here. And then you see that's a shaker. And this was actually done for a cruise. So Karen went on a cruise. Love that. Oh, these are the pocket pages. Those might be in stock. The pocket pages. Love those. You see that here. The fruit here. And this is fun. You see that's that file, the film strip. You see? Little magnet in here and here. Boop. Clicks. Here, there you have that one. the border. Another pocket. This one is glued down, so she glued it down, so it's just a decorative element. And then this one is like this, and then this. Also magnets. Else will they fit on an ATC card? You mean these ones, Natalie? Probably not, but let me cut a piece of paper, because that's easy done. And then we can see how it fits, because of course I think these will be really pretty. Do I know where I have a cutter? I know where I have, I know I had cutters here. Oh, I got one here. They are too wide for that, but of course I can, you know, easily show you how it does all fit, because I think that will be really pretty, because you don't need to use the full element, of course. You see, so they're too big, but if you put that here, you see, then you will have to, well, I would probably put it then here myself, but you see, so it's a beautiful element on your ATC card, but it's too wide, you see. Or if you do it like this and you just trim off this, actually that is pretty. You see, then you have this one here. If you do this, no, not. But again, I would use that on the side, so you don't need the whole. Maybe no, that's also too wide. You see, this one will just be stunning if you just use a little bit. Look at that. I would probably stay on the side. Oh, you can even go there. Look at that, how pretty that will be on an ATC card. The smaller one. Yeah, no, not the smaller one. No, it doesn't fit. Because this, if you mean, so this the smallest one, you see, doesn't fit. But again, I would use this on an ATC if you know, just use it as a, you know, as a corner here. I would be very happy with that. And then you can actually, if you use this one here, then you put the other side of the corner there. And you see, you take the other one and put it here. That will make really, I know. Yeah, I know. So are you into ATC? So if you're into ATC cards, then of course you want to gather your ATC cards in the book box. You see, because they will absolutely fit in here. So that will be fun as well. That will be fun. Okay, let me show you. Oh, and then these two. Okay, so this is the one that you saw on the on all the tags. So it says time for departure, campfire, getaway, currently, location, destination, highlights, travel does the heart good, we were here, airport, here we go, his paradise. And you see, so all the ones that fit on the, are you into HC cards? Yeah. And then this one has the little labels there. Love those. So those are these. So it says time to travel, here and now, summer holiday, vacation mood on Wanderlust, 100% camping. Are we there yet? I love that, because every kid asks their parents, make them nuts by asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And adventure awaits. So that's it. So this is CS263, CX262. And then let's quickly go back, and then I'm signing off. So 1942 Irish Shutter Add-Ons. The stamps CS261 framed goes with 1941 photo film slides. Sea Creatures 1940. 1939 Penitence Fruity Summer. Rope Border 1938, and the last one 1937 Porthole Page. That is it. I talked for another 55 minutes. I need a drink. And it's Friday afternoon. Before I'm home, it will be 4:30 maybe. Might be a glass of wine. I don't know. But I want to thank you all for watching. And again, so the 15% discount, not on the tape, not on this collection, but Natalie is honoring it on the new Floral Collection. So lucky ones you are. And it ends tomorrow at 5 p.m. That's it. Yes, that's it. Oh, and on the products in stock, of course. All the products in stock, you get the 15% as well. So thank you all for watching. And, you know, probably see you another time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Natalie. Bye-bye.